want to tell you, it just brings chills being out here again, just remembering just about a year ago when right outside of these facilities, we were talking about the refrigerator trucks that were taking the bodies out. And I mean, it's really just chilling being out here thinking about that again. And now the names of these facilities have since changed from the Andover Subacute Rehabilitation Facilities to Limecrest Subacute Rehab Facility and Woodland Behavioral and Nursing Center. So that's two different centers. Both of their names have changed. And Francesca Veen, who we spoke with, lost her beloved grandmother here. And this is what she had to tell us tonight.
When she died, I buried that place along with her.
Francesca Veen shares her name with her late grandmother Francesca, who passed away in November while living in Woodland Behavioral and Nursing Center, formerly named as one of the Andover Subacute Rehab Facilities.
I've watched these people destroy her mentally and physically.
Her emotional Facebook video made after her grandmother's death of a staph infection from an untreated bed sore has gotten more than 18,000 views.
They would completely ignore phone calls, like just let it ring. It didn't matter how many times you called, they would just let it ring. Hours, it would be like that.
We've met nothing but resistance.
The Sussex County Board of County Commissioners announced this week it's pushing for an investigation into the Murphy administration over its handling of the many deaths out of the facilities.
There are no words of comfort that we can offer for the injustice that happened, but what we can do is we can promise that we won't rest until we uncover what happened, because if we can prevent something like this from ever happening again, that has to be the end goal.
The commissioners have sent Open Public Records Act or OPRA requests to Murphy's office since last May and say the state has stalled on these requests for transparency into what happened at these facilities. Francesca says justice will be served the day these facilities close.
I'll give my praise and clapping and everything when the place shuts down. Right now, that's not happening.
That's coming from an authentic place. They lost a loved one, and they lost a loved one because what they saw was not an acceptable standard of care. The time is now. The time was long before now, but we'll take now.
That is just absolutely heartbreaking to Francesca and all of the families. Our deepest sympathies. I know that's not enough. So, Christy, any further action the county plans on taking?
Yes, Roxanne, Dawn tells us that she's hoping to get a ballot question on the next general election here in the county, asking if the residents, the voters here, would like to see a bipartisan state investigation into how the state handled the deaths at these facilities. And actually, that's something that the county is working on right now, hopefully by the next general election here in the county. And we did reach out to the state within the last few hours, and so far we have not heard back. Roxanne.
So sad. Christy Kalishian reporting. Thank you for that report, Christy.